Yeah. Alright. So now that I'm back in, can everybody hear me? Alright. So I am going to do this the baby step way this time. I will not do this next week, but I'm going to do this the baby step way. I'm going to position healers exactly where I want you, and that is where you stay. So for tanks, we are going to have Fraga main tanking. Grimjo has a fire set, so we're going to have him be a backup just in case. I think Fraga's confident that he can single take this, but just for this one, we're going to have him as a backup just in case. So you two are going to be over here, obviously. Main tanks are going to be here. So my tank healers, you guys are going to be back here. And you should be able to spread just enough that if your back's against this, you shouldn't get thrown. Now, please don't stand right here and then get thrown backwards. And if you get stuck right here in this lava, it is very hard to get up. It is possible. I think I've maybe done it one time in all of Classic. So unless they fixed it and made this easier, I was never able to get out of the lava right here. Yeah, so we can have Minushi, Lucifer, Minushi and Lucy, you're going to be here. And Peptite will also put you here. And then we'll put Cat right here. So Cat can be where Star is. I don't know where she's at. I'm looking. Oh, I see. She's on the other side. Yep, range 10. And then we will have Bubble. Bubble can be here. Hymns here. Peptite here. I'm sorry. I gave Peptite a spot already. Chomi. Chomi can come here. Beautiful. Bubble, you can come down here. Put fishing here. And then Classic and Scarface. If you guys want to be right here, you should be able to heal melee. Now, if you're going to stand on this tip, and this is something that I highly doubt they changed, if you're going to stand on this tip, when Blaze calls for melee to get out, you guys need to back up because you will get thrown. So you'll just back up right here, melee in, you can go right back in. Don't know why, but that's just always how it worked out. And then Nari, you can come right here and be on the end, and you should still be able to heal melee. Alright, now that all of the healers are spread out, everywhere in the room should be covered somewhere by a healer. So, all of the casters need to spread out within those healers 10 yards apart. I'm not going to specifically place casters unless I have to. What we did tend to find easier was stacking 2 casters, so that's completely fine if you guys want to stack on top of each other, just like the healers that are going to be healing melee are going to be doing. all that does, that makes it so that if the casters are really spread out, that 5 people don't get hit. It gives like a more condensed spread, so only 2 people are ever getting hit at once and knocked back. Yeah, Nari, as long as you can heal melee. Okay, that's fine. Right here. I think this is where I put him, so you should be fine. He probably just misunderstood me. So you're good. Alright, so our caster spread. This is a lot. This is a big condensed area right here. This is not what we want. So somebody gets knocked back in this area and everybody's going to get thrown. I know this is taking a long time to get everybody in position, but it is worth it because otherwise we're just going to be thrown all over the place. Everybody's going to lose their fire buff. You can come all the way out here, casters. Please don't make me do the Uber hand holding thing and actually put people in a spot. Like 2 people can be stacked right here. This is really good for mages because you get thrown and you can just blink right back. No, you don't need to have a wall behind you. There's a lot of places where you can get up. Like over here on this peninsula where the circle is, you don't need to have a wall behind you. Yeah, that could be why it looks clustered. Melee, go stand over by Domo. Yeah, don't talk to him. That could be the issue here, because I'm like, nobody should be this grouped right now. Yeah, Ferg, if you just want to stand right here with Felt up, that's perfectly fine. Dacron, you can stand like right here with Chromie. Or sorry, Hims. Hims is behind me. Yeah, just double up. Alright, this should be fine. Alright, so now that everybody's in position, for the most part, Blaze is going to call melee in and out. There's really not much that's changed from there. Make sure when your fire pot wears off, you're using another one. Mages, make sure you guys are using your fire ward essentially on cooldown. That's going to soak a lot of your damage. It's going to help a lot. When we hit submerge, hunters, if you guys can come over here and just give us slow traps, the tank should all be here and we will just try to kite through these. Keep in mind these do have a mana burn, so do your best to stay back if you're a healer or caster because they're just going to drain you completely and we have to be able to heal these tanks. Rather than sit here and explain for another 20 minutes, I'd like to just get some pulls in. What is it? I'm sorry. Okay. So we have 4 bandages. If somebody doesn't have a stacking partner, DPS wise, there's a spot over here on Decayed. I'm going to stand with Guavocado. Alright. Everybody was ready? Yeah, you can use it. Just make sure that we're still backing away from them because of the mana drain. Somebody start the RP. Let's just get some pulls in. They're going to have to move up and stack with the person in front of them, but I counted. There should be enough. Guava, you can just stand right on top of me. Yep, that's the ad phase. Alright, so it's going to be mainly on the casters, and we have to stay out and avoid that mana burn. So you should only have your partner in your range 10 right now if you're stacking with somebody. Casters, you guys do not have to worry about threat. You can just go ham. So I just saw 3 people get bursted right there. That means you were not spread or were not stacked properly. Just saw like 8 people get bursted. Make sure you guys pop another fire pot. Got 2 minutes till submerge. Everything looks good so far. I will probably go and put people 2 to a group. Just because so many people are getting tossed all over the place. DPS, you guys can bandage. Casters, let's try to save some mana for the submerge. I'm gonna start wanding here. We've got one of our warlocks down for banishes and one of our priests down for heals. Bandage up, guys. Lots and lots of bandages here. Alright, submerge. 50% before submerge. Not bad. Alright, let's try to collapse. Banish what you can. Yeah, you can't do fire damage. Nice job so far. Rebanish if you can. We need more slow traps up here under him if you can. Just try to stop him from running around. Not too terrible for a first banish phase. So we have 20 seconds until the submerge. Let these out and we'll have to kill them. Yeah, let Fraga go back in. We are going to kill the rest of these ads. Melee, if you guys want to run back, go ahead, and casters will do this. Just make sure that we have a tank here for this last ad. And then we'll get back in position, casters. Yeah, casters, just make sure we nuke this guy. We still need a tank on him. I think Grimjo's here. Repop those fire pots. Finish this guy off. Alright, nice job. Alright, everybody use their bandages on cooldown here. Get back in position. Everyone should be back in position. Oops. It's on Grimjo. Heal Grimjo. Yeah, we're still gonna carry this out. Do the best you can. Once we tap out or the tank dies, we'll call it. Next submerge in 30 seconds. Alright. We've got ads out and we're gonna we're gonna submerge, so we're gonna stop healing here and we will do a reset. 28% first pull is not too bad. We did have some people die to some unnecessary things, so let's try to fix that for next pull. Yeah. Yeah, so make sure you go into it, do slash range 18, make sure it's up, and make sure you guys are positioned properly. Stack with your wiener buddy. That way there's only ever 2 people. Now, if somebody's running back from getting knocked, that's understandable, but I did see like 8 people get knocked at one point. That shouldn't be happening. Yeah, 18. Nari, where were you again? They should, but you guys can swim across and drop them initially if you need to. Now, be very careful. We're going to go around and we're going to res everybody. Melee, when you guys go in, you're going to need to swim across and just stand on that little tip. Just on the little baby tip. Yep. I doubt it. I would just run back and we'll summon you. We have another DPS for this one too if Dill gets here in time. It was a very good first pull though. No, No, they should be able to be res. Cal needs to run back because he's like in the boss's peener right now. Like tucked in there all nice and warm. Mm-hmm. We just lost people really early there. I think we'll be fine if we don't. Mm. Oh god, do I still have that shitty peasant collar on? I think I do. Yeah, peasant collar rag strap. Do we need one? We should never need a third. Yeah, I think Fraga had it like that whole time when he was alive. We just lost him. We should still have almost an hour left on flasks, so. I hope so. We'll see. Yes, I'm eyeballing the few people that do not have a flask on at the moment. Yeah, that's real bad, especially when they're required. I did tell a couple of healers that they only had to pop them if they were ooming, but every DPS should have a flask on right now. Somebody's asking for a bot. Did anyone have one that we could throw down? Alright. Tips to rips for the bot, please. Yeah, that's pretty good. Missing a DPS and losing some people early. Yeah, go ahead and trade me if you need frost or not frost, fire protection pots. Yeah, if somebody could res Ferg, he's chilling down there, right in front of us. Again, if you guys have stam food. Yeah. Alright, well, let's see what people's cooldowns are. I still have a minute or so, so if he's almost in and doesn't die, we'll grab him. Yeah. Nary, that's because we're not a bunch of wet noodles, okay? I should. Yeah, classic got one. Yeah. Yeah, if we lose healers and it looks like we can get the kill, I would say use it. Alright. Dill, you almost in? He's in BRM, so as long as he doesn't die, let's just summon him when he's in. So casters and healers try to pre-position here. Melee, you guys are gonna have to swim through the lava to get to your spot, which isn't exactly ideal. Unless you just want to wait until the tank pulls and then you can just run around. That would at least save your fire pot. No, they would need to cross right here and to stand on the tip of the crossing, but they already popped their pots, so they might as well just run around after we pull. Just go the long way. Alright, let's summon Dill so we can go. Everyone else get in position. All the casters and the healers should be able to get in position except for the ones around that inner circle. So everyone else get in position. You should only have your partner within range 18 of you. Alright, and Melee can follow Blaze while he's getting in position after we pull. Ow. Whale. There, Daspel then. Follow Daspel when you get in position. Let's ready check. Dill, just pair up with a caster that doesn't have a partner and make sure you're range 18. There should be. I positioned a healer here last time. It looks like we have Fishing and Nary. I swear I thought I put a priest over here though. We should be fine with this. Who? No, he should be fine. He should be fine to stand like right here. That or back with fishing. You can stack with fishing as your buddy. You guys should be able to be here and have no issues. All in this area. Alright, this should be good. Was everybody ready there? Alright, let's do it. On Fraga. Bandage if you guys are low. Start early so that our healers don't go oom. To keep Fraga topped. I'm gonna switch to wanding early here so that I can save my Evo for the ad phase. I recommend that mages do the same. Because we're probably going to be pretty tapped after that. Bandage if you guys are low. Make sure you pop another fire pot when it comes up. Darth, careful. Lost 2 melee there. Got 50 seconds till submerge. $30. We have 2 melee down. Again, pop another fire pot. There's no reason a caster should be dying here. You should bandage. Mages have fire ward. Make sure we're using it. Just try to knock them out. One banish, guys. They're gonna explode on death, I believe. That's what I saw, so. Just make sure melee are careful not to kill themselves. Just try to group them up, knock them down. Got 5 people down. Alright, finish these last couple. Once these are all dead, it's gonna force submerge. So let Fraga get back in position. Everyone else spread back out, get back in your spots. Cat, I'll reposition you for next pull if we need to. Yeah. I think I'm going to bring you over here on this little peninsula that the mages are on, because we're not getting many heals over here anyway. Keep frag up. 45%. 6 down total. Nice. I like all those bandage cooldowns I'm seeing. Good job. Probably a healer or caster. Don't worry about melee. We've got extra down now. Just carry this out. We're 30%. Still have a minute and a half till submerge. Looks really nice. If you're within range, grab somebody and you have the mana. 28%. Got a minute to burn. %. 20%. We're in execute phase. Don't get greedy. Keep frag up. Keep frag up. He's really low. 16%. Frag's healers are super tapped here. Alright. If we make it through this, we should win. But just do your best. There's a lot of ads. I know everybody's super Healers, you may want to opt for mana pot if your cooldown comes up. This late in the game. You guys can banish if you need to. Just make sure only one. There's lots and lots of ads out. Banish his fears. Do everything you can to get through this phase. Yeah, we need to finish these ads. We only have 2 warlocks up. One of the warriors need to taunt off and pick him up. Casters, finish these ads. Do not focus the boss. Finish the ads. Everyone finish ads. Otherwise, they're just going to go around and kill the healers. Yeah, we lost Fraga. Alright, so I think we're going to have to do one more here. But that was an even better pool. 2 pools and we're almost at 10%, so... Okay, Dumbswick, you need to not be with the melee. I don't know what happened there, but you cannot stay up there at all. You need to get back to your spot. I'm actually going to move you over here with the casters. That's fine. Even if you need to swim through the lava to get back, you can't kill the melee like that. Um, if you would happen to get thrown like that, you can run off to the left side. You can't be with melee at all. Yeah, exactly where I showed you guys initially. I'm gonna kill myself. Ooh, I got out. Everybody should be meeting right here. We should be dropping all of our traps here. We should be tanking the ads all in this area. What? Did we pull? Alright, just die. Do we have a soul stone or anything to get somebody up to res us? It had to happen at least once. I knew somebody was gonna fucking do it. Alright, well, Dumps is lagging, so... Alright, let's get through. I think we'll be fine if we just group up. Yes, but it's very hard. Yeah, it is possible, but it's difficult. Try to make sure your back when you are DPSing him is faced towards that rock behind you instead of that way, because if you miss and you go over that, it's really hard for you to get back out. Yeah, it's hard. That's the spot where I was trying to explain earlier. I think I've only gotten out of it one time in all of Classic when I was healing the tank. So what wall are you talking about? Are you talking about this right here? Oh, I foresee people falling in the lava here if we do this. So what, do you come all the way off and then jump down? I see. Let's try just the normal collapse before we get into all that, because I feel like that's going to be more difficult than it's worth. But we'll do it if we have to. Just make sure we're collapsing right here. It's going to take Thrill a while to get here, so we'll probably do a pull without him. There's no reason for mages to die before that ad phase, even in it, but people that are dying to fire damage, it shouldn't be happening. You guys can do your fire pot. Make sure you're using your fire ward on cooldown, and we can bandage. There should be no reason to lose people, so make sure we're doing that. And melee, the people that pulled threat, don't. Otherwise, I will take you out, or I won't bring you back. There's no reason. You're not doing any DPS if you're dead. There's what? We lost 2 melee at the very beginning, and he was at 15%. So just make sure we're keeping everybody alive. The 6 people that we had dead early there would have finished that. Did we get a res off on Vank? If I find somebody before he comes back, I'm replacing him, because I didn't see him say anything. Alright, he's just wasting our time at this point, so we are going to ready check and get back in position. Yes. Alright, looks like everybody else is ready. Please get in position. So I'm gonna bring Cat over here. Whatever hunter was on this side, find another spot, please, because we need another healer over here. Alright, get a spot buff on him. Yeah, we're trying to spread out our locks here. Alright, last ready check. Burning daylight. Okay, Fogel and Cat right here. And then Decayed, I'm gonna have to move you somewhere else because we need the extra healer over here. Let me see where there's room. Whoops. To see who you can pair up with. If there's nobody on Peptite, you could go over there with him. Or Morph. Yeah, Peptite's good. Let me see. I don't want to get too close, but you should be able to stand in front of them here, kind of behind the tanks. Or you could even come back here and stand where Star is, because you have a blink, so if you get knocked back, you can just blink right back to the spot. Yeah, Kuromi doesn't have a partner. No, we're fine. We haven't had any ads over here, but we can blink in if we do. For next week, I'll spread the locks out evenly. 10 seconds. Yeah, he's fine. You guys just need to stay out. With 5 DPS dead going into this, 6 DPS now, we're probably just gonna wipe this up, but try to get to the submerge phase so that we can do a practice on that. Make sure everybody collapses, because we're running out of time. Yeah, if you have to, don't even auto attack it. Just play it safe. Stay out longer, whatever you gotta do. You got 20 seconds till submerge. So let's head over early. Try to head over at 10 to 15 seconds. And everybody would be coming where Star is. so that all of the ads come to us. Alright, everything should be converging. As long as everybody's in the same spot, none of the ads should be running off. Yeah, they also have a mana drain, which means casters just need to stay away from them. We're just bringing them together. I think the only person we lost there in that transition was me. So that looked a little better on the ads, but I think we lost Daspel as well. Alright, we're not going to continue this pool. We just wanted to do this emerge phase. Just go ahead and die. Just die in a safe spot where you can get rest. Hopefully we can have a fast recovery here. Flasks will be falling off. We're not popping another one tonight. Just do the best you can. Hopefully we can make the turnaround quick here. And if we don't get them tonight, we'll get them next week. No, we're still going to do another one. Two should be more than fine. I can reposition people if need be. Yeah, there's also room out here behind where the melee healers are standing. Um, there's a big space. And that's really good for mages because they can just blink back in. Okay. He is server muted, and we are going to do this again. The off tank can go in and taunt, but please listen to your tank, listen to Fraga, and listen to us to stay out and not damage the boss. If we do, we're probably done because we'd have to clear all the trash. Does no one have an Anchor Soulstone? Okay. Let's see if we have enough to clear trash. All of our flasks are about to fall off though, so this would be a dry pool. So if you guys want, we could be done for tonight and just do this next week. I know it. Oh, Ferg's up. Ferg's up. We're good. Oh, don't die. Pop your pot. I'll give you another one. Oh, okay. All right, we're good. One more pool. Holy shit. Yeah, don't zone in. Holy shit. You're good, Ferg. That's awesome. Alright, so one more pull. It's very close. I mean, if we don't get it tonight, he'll be dead next week, but um, I will specifically position people around the boss so that we don't have to worry about the overlap. Yeah, that's alright. Pop those pots when you get up. Um, I will touch on there were just a couple people without flasks in here tonight. Please make sure we have them for next week. I only require one per night, but we had a couple people that didn't have them. What's up, Morph? Oh, we just dropped one frag. I don't know if we have another one. Oh, I see. Felt Up says he has one. I'll try to get some on the Guildbank tune this week. Yeah, I'll get us. I'll get us more repair bots made for next week too. Then, all in all, though, guys, I mean, even if we don't get this next pool, which our flasks are falling off, so the healers are gonna have a lot less mana. It was a really good week, and he's there, so we just need some more time on him. Yeah, we almost had him to 10. It's pretty awesome. And that was the pool where we lost, what, like 5 or 6 people early? No, Das, we're not doing that. I'd much rather enjoy my time with everyone than scream at people because they. Yeah, no, I play to enjoy the game, not do all that. Yeah, coming out 9 and 10 week 3 is awesome, especially when this was a brand new team. We do have some overlap from TBC, but a majority of the raid is fresh players that we've recruited, so everybody's done awesome. Felt Up has that bot, Fraga. It's down. Everybody repair. Yeah, I have some. I have extra. I still have like 20. Yeah, throw. I'll get you in position. Anyone else need pots? I have some extras. It just reduces the boss's chance to hit. Remember we farmed those for patchwork a little bit? Alright, let's ready check. Yeah, summon UAV to us, please. Alright, let's get everybody in position. Thrill, I think there was a healer that stands out here that didn't have a partner. So if you just want to pair up with that person, just stand on them and then you can blink back in. Yeah. Just out in the middle. Yes, I will get signups up for next week as soon as we're done here. There are a couple people that signed up late this week, so please make sure you sign up early. Alright, we're gonna do one more ready check since it seemed like we had a couple people getting some last minute things taken care of. Just waiting on Decade and Scar, looks like. Still waiting on Scar, looks like. Last pull. Alright, I'm gonna put Ferg in that group. Frag, are you getting Rips as totems? Yeah, I just meant for the normal pulls. Are you getting his totems? Okay, yeah, so you should be good then. We're just double checking that you're getting the totems. Alright. Yeah, I flipped the healers here, so melee have Ferg now. Let's just go ahead and do this last pull. Repop those pots. We have one healer down. Still got a minute till submerge. Make sure we use those bandages. Yeah, let's head over. Let's collapse. We're definitely feeling the flasks falling off. Yep, everybody collapse. Alright, healers. Let the melee group them up. And then get away from them. Who's that? Okay. Yeah, we figured something happened. You're still alive. Finish these off. We got 38 seconds. 29 seconds. That seemed to be a faster kill on those guys than we've had with the flasks. So just make sure we're grouping up like that. Yeah, go ahead and run back. As long as the tank's in, we should have some time. Bandage if you guys are low. Yeah, we gon' tap out, yeah. Yeah, I see. Yeah, we can send them back earlier. That's kind of why we try to have at least one banished. Just so that when that one comes out, that can be the final kill target and everybody else can run back. Could. Okay. So we'll just have to mark one then. And hold it. Fraggy's healers are dead, I think. The singular Ripstorn doing his job over there. Alright, guys. We will be done for tonight, but 9 to 10 is awesome for week 3 of everybody raiding together. That 15% second pool, beautiful. Our flasks fell off, and we had some undesirable deaths here, so next week we will clean that up. And I'll go ahead and try to do some pre-positioning. Now, the problem comes in when I do all of this before raid, and then we have a change in the roster, or someone doesn't show, and then I have to move people, so I'll do my best, but we'll get it situated. This team will get more and more static, but like tonight we had 3 people that just didn't show up. Yeah, I'll get the sign up. Give me a second. I will also post another Onyxia next week for maybe 5 p.m. one day again, if that worked for everybody, but it's only going to happen if we have a majority of the guild, because trying to pug 20 people today took, what, 3.5 hours, and then they were really good pulls. We just have people dip immediately. Like, I think the second pull was 20%, I think, and that was no flasks and only a few guildies. So yeah, we'll probably do next weekend, I think, anyway. I would What I would like to do is get Rag down and then just go do Onyxia after, but depending on where we end, we'll see. That's definitely a possibility. If we end the same place or better next week, then Sunday, if we have enough people attuned, we can just say, okay, we're going to go and we're going to kill Rag, and then we'll go use the rest of our flasks and stuff in Onyxia. Make sure you get those BWL attunements done as well. Just focus on all the attunements this week, because once this guy's down, we're going to start clearing the other stuff. Ideally, we can get Molten Core down to just Saturday, maybe Molten Core and Onyxia, and then we can do BWL on Sunday. So let's just try to get what we can done. Now, I do think we need more MC gear for BWL, because as I said, this is a new team, and we need some of that gear to carry, but I think it'll be fine. This group has a fairly good head on its shoulders. Yeah. Yeah, everybody's been doing really well, so. I didn't see anything wrong with it. I'll have to look. All in all, though, really good week. Okay. Yeah, I saw you said that you were tentative, so I tried to hold the spot, but then I didn't see you on, so I pulled somebody in. Alright, nice. Very nice. I think we also have a warrior two priest combo joining us. They're supposed to get back to me today, and they're all pretty beefy geared. Alright, Saturday signups are up. I'm not going to post the Ani 5 p.m. signups just yet. I'll just post the Sunday signup, and we'll see where we end on Saturday. But I'll post the Sunday signup. Alright, honey. Next Sunday is the 27th, right? I think. Alright, everything should be posted. I'll do one more org port for you guys. Alright. So Saturday and Sunday signups are posted for next week. If you cannot make it, please switch yourself to absent instead of me having to penalize you for no showing. See ya. It's just planning. That's all it is. Yep. I can try to farm a little extra this week to help out the healers. Maybe I'll see if I can try to get some mats. I was also I'm gonna be trying to farm in some late night groups this week because we get done in the other group Monday through Thursday around midnight. So I'm gonna be swapping, and I will be taking healers over to Fellwood with me to farm my demonic runes. And I know a couple people have reached out and said that they have trouble farming them by themselves, so I can take you guys over with me. Need to find you guys another. I think you need one resto shaman and at least one more resto druid. Mhm. I'm leveling my shaman right now. I mainly started leveling it for the alchemy, but I'll probably finish it off. I did the same thing in Original Classic. I ended up leveling a healer just to bring when needed. It's just nice to have. Melee's gross. Ugh. Icky. Dill has spell power. As far as I know, Moth said he had all of them, but I don't even know if he's still in the guild. Initially, he was supposed to raid, but he signed up a few times and just didn't show up. Let me see if he's still in here. I have a Titan's recipe that I sent to my shaman um, that I bought off of a guildie, and I can give it to someone else if they can craft it. I was just trying to collect the flask recipes for my shaman, but I'd rather us be able to craft them. I'm going to promote the people that have been consistently coming so that I don't have to search through all the non-raiders. What you doing, Preach? I see you lurking. Oh, was that your first clear? Yeah, but like the whole run. Yeah, it's pretty fun. As long as there are no wipes on bosses 1 through 4, it is beautiful. If you have a wipe on 1 through 4, then it just gets tedious because you gotta re-clear all that trash. It's just such a waste of time. The 4th is a little sketch. Well, what's nice, I think priests, if I'm not mistaken, I don't have my sheet in front of me, but I'm like 99% sure that priests, when they die, they apply the dot, and the dot is much easier to deal with and recover from than the like fat instant like 4 or 5k damage. Black Temple just released. We have about 6 months of Hyjal and Black Temple, and then Sunwell, I believe. But the 10 or 20 man Zolomon comes out next phase. So there's technically still 2 more phases. Yeah, you have plenty of time. And there's so many catch-up raids right now. Like, we still do SSCTK. We still take people into Hyjal. Hyjal has a bunch of catch-up gear. A lot of Yeah, a lot of stuff that drops in Hyjal and BT can be considered catch-up gear. Obviously, you'd want to have like some base gear at that point, like Kara, but Kara's fairly easy as well. We still even do weekly Karas. Um, Care Bears can use a hunter. For some reason, hunters are really inconsistent with their group, but uh, they're top damage. Unicorns has like a top tier roster of hunters, but Care Bear hunters just never seem to stick. I don't know why. I don't know. They have one consistent hunter, and then the other hunter is good that they have, but he can only make Tuesdays. He can't make Thursdays right now, so it kind of puts us in an awkward position when I have to have somebody come in to fill day 2, which I typically don't allow. But because they only have 2 hunters at the moment, he's been coming. Um, they did have a third, but he broke his hand. They're just inconsistent. But aside from that, I think they have just about everything they need. They need a chicken, but because I'm bringing in another Shadow Priest, I'm going to have their Shadow Priest get back to his druid and play chicken. So just a hunter. But play something that you enjoy, because turnover always happens. It's inevitable. Yeah, it never hurts to have extra hunters anyway. Well, there are, but they're not all very good. There, like there are a lot of people that play hunters, but um, it really, and not only that, I shouldn't say that they're not all very good. I will not keep certain types of players. People with certain attitudes just they won't last. It just won't work. So I don't care what somebody's parse numbers are. I don't care how much their output is. If they don't fit in with the group, they're gone. So being on Fairlina, there's a lot of that. I think I went through 3 elemental shamans for unicorns before they got their second one. Yeah, I abuse a couple of our druids and shamans, depending on what we need that week. Mhm. I'm just gonna try to get extra mats as I can throughout the week to help them out, and I can try to purchase some with guild bank funds as well. But just any donations we'll take for healer flasks to try to catch them up. No, no. The gear cannot be bought. However, I do look at things like how active people are in the guild and how much people, help each other out and things like that. Activity outside of raid and dungeons. Anything that's like a huge counseled item, I will look at that for. So like there really isn't much this phase, but like next phase, things like tier, DFT, and rejuve, those are counseled items. Typically, I look at things like that. Yeah, yeah. Magic, Garion, Zapho, they all made tunes, but they haven't actually played much over here. Nice. What guild was it? I've never even heard of them. Yeah. Like it's very messy very quickly. Yeah, I don't deal with goblins. That's where it gets really messy and hurt feelings can come into play, and you just try to avoid that. The TBC group at this point knows that I try to be like as unbiased with loot as possible. I've You just get messy when you do it like that. Oh, we always have people in here at night. Usually we're on till like 4 and 5 in the morning, especially after the TBC raids. We're in here pretty late. Usually watching movies and chilling. Mhm. Yeah, I see that. I think most of our hunters are trolls. Let me see if Ideal's on. He'd be the one to ask. What, honey? Yeah, I'll make food here in a minute. I'm just decompressing. I can't for the life of me remember the name of this priest that messaged me. You're bored. Oh my goodness. Just give me like 5 minutes and I'll go make some food. What, Annie? I will. Give me a second. somebody made a good point. I think I'm going to change the probationary items to 2 weeks instead of 4, just because that's a month and everything's cut down, like the time's cut in half on here. I guess I'll send that to the guild bank, see if it'll sell. Trying to find room for all these consumes in the bank is such a pain in the dick. They live in the mail. Yeah. Oh, I forgot to send our ingot over to the guild bank. Alright, I'm gonna go make food real quick before Blaze starves to death. I'll be back in a few. Yeah, I know. I hear you fiddling with things purposefully back there. Hmm.